Crocodiles have been on Earth for 95 million years. They survived the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. They've barely changed since. Today, there are 14 living species, and every single one of them is a perfect killing machine. Here's every type of crocodile, explained. The saltwater crocodile is the largest living reptile on Earth. Males reach 7 meters long and weigh over 1,000 kilograms. That's longer than a pickup truck and heavier than a small car. It lives across the Indo-Pacific, from India to northern Australia, and it is the undisputed apex predator of every ecosystem it enters. Its bite force has been measured at 3,700 pounds per square inch, the strongest bite ever recorded for any living animal. For comparison, a great white shark bites at 4,000 pounds per square inch, a lion at 650, a human at 170. The saltwater crocodile doesn't just bite, it holds. Then it death rolls, spinning its entire body to tear chunks of flesh from prey too large to swallow whole. Despite its name, the saltwater crocodile is an exceptional ocean swimmer. Individuals have been tracked swimming over 900 kilometers across open ocean, crossing between islands, colonizing new territories. They use ocean currents to navigate, resting on the surface and drifting. This is how they spread from India to Papua New Guinea to Australia. They are not confined to rivers. They are not confined to anything. The Nile crocodile is Africa's apex predator. At 6 meters and 750 kilograms, it is the second largest crocodilian in the world. It is also the deadliest large animal in Africa, responsible for an estimated 200 human deaths per year, more than lions, hippos, or sharks. It has inhabited rivers, lakes, and marshes across sub-Saharan Africa for 8 million years. Every year, over 1 million wildebeest cross the Mara River during the Great Migration. The Nile crocodiles know. They position themselves in the crossing zones weeks in advance and wait. When the herds arrive, the crocodiles strike from below, pulling animals underwater, drowning them, sharing the kill in groups. It is one of the largest coordinated ambush predation events on Earth. Nile crocodiles also practice cooperative hunting, arranging themselves in a semicircle to herd fish toward shore, each maintaining its position and taking turns to strike. This behavior was first documented in 2008. Scientists are still debating whether to call it culture. The Gharial looks like it was designed by someone who took the crocodile blueprint and asked, what if we made it weirder? Its snout is long, thin, and needle-like, designed exclusively for catching fish. Males grow a large bulbous bump on the tip called a gara, the Hindi word for clay pot. It makes buzzing sounds during mating. No other crocodilian does this. The Gharial has 110 interlocking teeth. It cannot eat large prey. Its legs are too weak to lift its body on land. It slides on its belly. And it is critically endangered. Fewer than 250 mature individuals remain in the wild. Once found across all of South Asia, it now survives in just 2 river systems. We are watching a 100 million year lineage disappear. The dwarf crocodile is the smallest living crocodilian, just 1.5 meters and 32 kilograms. It lives in the tropical rainforests of West and Central Africa and is almost never seen. It's nocturnal, covered head to tail in bony armored scales called osteoderms, and prefers small prey, fish, frogs, invertebrates. It was so poorly studied that scientists didn't fully understand its range until the 2000s. The Cuban crocodile is unlike any other crocodile. It runs. Most crocodilians can manage a brief gallop on land, but the Cuban crocodile genuinely pursues prey on land. It also jumps, leaping vertically from the water to catch birds from low branches. It is the most intelligent and agile crocodilian, and among the most critically endangered, found only in 2 swamps on the island of Cuba. Cuban crocodiles have been observed hunting in coordinated groups, surrounding prey and attacking from multiple directions simultaneously, behavior never confirmed in any other crocodile. They also have a striking yellow and black coloration, unique among crocodilians. Population, fewer than 4,000. Hybridization with the American crocodile is diluting the species. It is disappearing twice, through habitat loss and through genetics. The mugger crocodile lives across South Asia and has coexisted with humans for thousands of years. At Hindu temples across India and Sri Lanka, muggers are sacred, fed by caretakers, touched by pilgrims. At the Mungo Pir Shrine in Pakistan, over 100 muggers live in a pool, considered descendants of a saint. The word mugger itself comes from the Persian for water monster. In 2013, scientists documented mugger crocodiles balancing sticks on their snouts during bird nesting season, waiting for nest-building birds to fly close enough to grab. This is the first and only documented case of tool use in any crocodilian. It was observed only during nesting season. They knew when nesting season was. Australia's freshwater crocodile, the freshie, is the saltwater crocodile's smaller, gentler neighbor. At 3 meters and 90 kilograms, it specializes in fish with its narrow snout and unusually fast reflexes. It uses a unique fish rolling technique, spinning rapidly to disorient schooling fish before striking. Unlike the salty, freshies rarely attack humans unless provoked. In Australia, knowing which is sometimes a life or death distinction. The American crocodile is the only crocodilian native to Florida, sharing territory with the American alligator. It's also found across Central America and into South America. Unlike most crocodiles, it has salt-excreting glands on its tongue, visible as small pink spots, allowing it to survive in coastal estuaries and lagoons. It is one of the few true crocodiles equally comfortable in both fresh and salt water. The Orinoco Crocodile is South America's largest predator, reaching 6 meters, and one of the rarest animals on Earth. Fewer than 1,000 remain in the wild, confined to the Orinoco River basin in Venezuela and Colombia. In the 20th century, they were hunted to near extinction for their skin. By the 1970s, the population had collapsed by 99%. Recovery is slow. The damage may be permanent. The Siamese crocodile was once widespread across Southeast Asia. Today, fewer than 400 survive in the wild, mostly in Cambodia, effectively extinct across most of its former range. It was considered extinct entirely until a wild population was rediscovered in the Cardamom Mountains of Cambodia in 2000. A species that survived 200 million years of evolution nearly didn't survive 200 years of human civilization. Here's how all 14 crocodilian species compare by size. The saltwater crocodile at 7 meters, the Nile and Orinoco at 6, the Gharial at 5, the American crocodile and mugger at around 4, the freshwater crocodile at 3, the dwarf crocodile at just 1.5 meters. The same basic design, unchanged for 95 million years, adapted to 14 different niches, rivers, and prey. And before you go, yes, there is a difference between a crocodile and an alligator. Crocodile. V-shaped snout, both upper and lower teeth visible when the mouth is closed. Found in saltwater and freshwater. More aggressive. Alligator. U-shaped snout. Lower teeth hidden when the mouth is closed. Freshwater only. Less aggressive. There are 14 species of true crocodile, 2 species of alligator, 1 gharial, in its own category entirely. Crocodilians are found on every continent except Europe and Antarctica. They have survived 5 mass extinctions. They outlived the dinosaurs. They built no civilization, invented no technology, and needed none of it. They perfected a design 200 million years ago and have been executing it ever since. The oldest surviving predator on Earth isn't in the deep ocean. It's in the river, and it has been waiting a very long time. There are 14 species of crocodilian alive today. 7 are endangered or critically endangered. The crocodile that survived 200 million years now faces a threat it never evolved to handle: us. Which species surprised you most? Tell us in the comments. Subscribe for more animal documentaries, explained simply.